Another Jeopardy! Champion boycotting show during strike. Another Jeopardy! Champion is boycotting the show as long as the WGA strike continues. This comes on the heels of the show reportedly considering recycling old questions from past years to air new episodes without the writers' involvement. Here's who else is planning to skip the upcoming Jeopardy! Shows and what she had to say about it. Amy Schneider boycotting Jeopardy! During strike, Amy Schneider has announced that she is boycotting the upcoming Jeopardy! Episodes during the WGA strike. Her problem comes with the idea of the game show recycling questions. She also isn't the only former champion to announce they are not supporting the show during this controversial time. When word came from a Jeopardy! Representative that the show would recycle material and use old questions, it rubbed many former champions the wrong way. There were also thoughts of using questions already written by WGA writers that hadn't been used for the new season. However, that also brings up problems with using striking writers' work during a strike. Schneider is just the latest of the former champions to take a stand, making the upcoming Tournament of Champions less and less likely. Masha Roach and Ray Lalonde have also taken a stand against recycling questions and creating new material during the WGA strike. Mayim Bialik also stepped away from the show as a SAG-AFTRA striking member, and Ken Jennings has suggested he might follow now that the most recent season has ended. Amy Schneider took to social media to reveal she stood with the WGA members on strike. Disappointed to hear that Jeopardy! Is considering this course of action. For what it's worth, I, too, will not be participating in any Jeopardy! Productions that don't use new clues written by their amazing, unionized writers under a fair, collectively bargained contract. Jeopardy! Fans siding with former champions. There is a Reddit thread that asked fans to vote on whether they thought the show should recycle questions. The poll had over 1,200 fans voting, and the results were pretty one-sided. Only 10% said they would be fine with the show using recycled questions. 16% said they would still watch, but they didn't like the idea of it. However, 61% of the voters were against it. This was split into 3 answers, with one saying Jeopardy! Shouldn't do it, the second saying they were against it, and the other saying they would rather see reruns with Alex Trebek instead. There were also 7% of the people who were uncertain. In the comments, one fan mentioned that it was fun to see old episodes aired after Alex died. They would rather see that than have the show reuse old questions. I would completely support and watch if they went into their 30-plus year archive to show some weird/memorable games from that era. What do you think about Amy Schneider standing up for the striking writers and showing disappointment in the idea of recycling questions? Do you think recycled questions would harm the quality of Jeopardy! Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.